Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Magda. I am with Norwegian Cruise Line. I, along with my director, Marie Keeling, are here to support you and really are excited to talk about this presentation today. We want to give a special thank you to the CruiseWeb for hosting today's webinar. Their experience and amazing travel experts over at the CruiseWeb are available 7 days a week for any personal cruise planning for Norwegian Cruise Line. So if you are interested, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you're ready to book your next cruise, please contact them. They'd be happy to go ahead and get that started. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with today's great presentation. So we will be going over our fleet, some freestyle cruising, what is our differentiator, some destination topics, and a few special offers. So to start off, we do have a set of 17 ships, including our newest ship, the Norwegian Encore, with extending all the way from Hawaii to some Alaska, Europe, Asia, Caribbean, home ports, any of that. You can definitely find some option or something that you will love and will cater to you. We have a wide variety of ships with a wide variety of destinations that will definitely meet your biggest dreams. So we do have 17 ships, and one of the things that we pride ourselves with is we are known for having the youngest fleet at sea. We have what's called the Norwegian Edge program, which goes over and looks at all of our ships and sees where can there be improvement, where are we excelling, what options and what things can we do to really be innovative. And so that is what we're always doing because we want to provide the best hardware to our clients and our travel partners and all of us. So this is something that I'm really proud of, and I hope that you guys can see that as well. With that, we are looking into releasing a set of 6 ships in the future. Starting with 2022, we want to start launching the Leonardo class. So this is going to be a new, different approach for Norwegian. We're really excited to release any information soon. Very soon we will. So keep an eye out for that, and definitely let your travel expert and tell them that you want to kind of be in the know, so they can definitely contact you as soon as we have more information. But we are finalizing certain things on the Leonardo class, and hopefully we will be announcing that soon. So one thing that I did want to start off the conversation is with our plans for the future. You know, with everything going on, I know one of the biggest things that are on everyone's mind is we want a vacation, but we also want to know that we feel safe, we feel secure, and us at Norwegian Cruise Line want that for our guests. We want you to know that when you set your foot on a Norwegian Cruise Line ship, you feel safe, secure, and that we have the most innovative items and procedures put in place to protect you, because you are, as always, are our #1 priority. So one of the things that I did want to talk about is our back to service expectations. As you know now, we did suspend sailings for a certain amount of time to be aligned with the CDC, to be aligned with, you know, really everyone that wants to put procedures in place to make sure that things are where they're supposed to be. So we have suspended our sailings through July 31st. So as of now, we have all cruises suspended through July 31st, meaning that there are no cruises in place or sailing right now. So if anyone has a cruise booked prior to August 1st, that has either been canceled already or set to cancel. So just keep that in mind. We are set to announce when we're officially going out to sail soon. So definitely let your CruiseWeb expert find out with them, just so you are in the loop. So once we do announce that, they can start planning your perfect vacation. One of the biggest things that we've announced is our partnership with Dr. Scott Gottlieb. He is a former FDA commissioner under the current Trump administration. He was working with that administration currently, and he is now partnered with us, and he's guiding us through everything that we need to know to make sure that when somebody thinks of Norwegian Cruise Line, they think that is their safest vacation. So we have been doing consultations with him. He has been developing ship protocols, going through services, going through our process and operations to see where we can do improvements, where we can implement certain services and actions. So we will be announcing all of those detailed items within the next few days. So again, keep an eye out for that, because we will go over what we plan on doing, what our expectations, what cruising will look like for now until we can get to the next phase. So again, the goal is to make sure that cruising on Untitled is as safe as possible. So we hope that you get that same sentiment and be on the lookout for those items. In the meantime, one of the things that I'm very proud of and I'm very, very, very excited to share with you guys, if you're not aware, is peace of mind. So it is a flexible booking, safe cruising protocol that we've implemented, where you have what that is, a peace of mind, knowing that if you book a cruise, not only are you safe and on board, but if something were to happen or if anything changes, you have the ability to use what all of your investment that you've put in this vacation of a lifetime and move it to any time that you need to. So what our peace of mind policy is where if you have a cruise and you're within 120 days, so that's 4 months. If you're within 4 months from sailing, so you're 4 months out, you can cancel your cruise up to 48 hours prior to sailing, and you will get what's called a future cruise credit certificate. So it's a voucher certificate for what you paid for your cruise that you can use on another cruise. So think of it as a transfer of funds almost, where you can say, okay, well, you know what? I'm a month away. I'm either not comfortable or something happened that I just cannot sail at the moment. What we will do is we will take what you paid for, create a certificate, attach it to your account. And when you're ready to rebook with the CruiseWeb, they will go ahead and apply everything that you've booked for to your next cruise. So you have that peace of mind where you don't feel the worrisome of what can happen next. So it is a peace of mind. You can book with the ultimate freedom and flexibility. You can change plans if you feel closer and that you're not ready. Whatever it is, you can feel confident that we are looking out for your health and safety, and you can go ahead and make those plans because they will be secure. So currently, all of our peace of mind sailings or certificates that you're eligible to get are until November 30th, meaning if you have any cruise that is sailing from now till November 30th, you can cancel up to 48 hours before the cruise, and you can receive a future cruise credit for that sailing, and that credit is valid through December of 2022. So again, if you have any sailings that are they're sailing today up until November of 2020, if you cancel 48 hours prior or within those 4 months, you can go ahead and receive a peace of mind certificate. So it is a future cruise credit certificate for another sailing. You call the CruiseWeb, you book another cruise, and they will apply that certificate to that cruise. So in essence, you're not losing any of your money. So which is a great thing. We are the most flexible out there. We really, really wanted to make it easy for you, flexible, freedom, and safe. So we are very, very proud of this, and we hope that this provides a peace of mind in your heart, knowing that you can cruise with us and it will be secure. If you are outside of the 4 month period, so essentially it's 120 days, then you can always just cancel and receive a full refund in monetary value. So freestyle cruising, what is the Norwegian Advantage? What makes us different? One of the biggest things or biggest differentiators, if I say, is the freestyle cruising, what we call a flexible experience, where you can do what you want, how you want it, when you want it. We don't assign you dining times. So it is almost like a restaurant where you go up to the hostess, you say, I want a table for 2, and they will seat you accordingly. So you can go at 5 p.m. if you're feeling hungry that day, or if you had a big lunch and you want to eat later in the day, you can do that, because our ships were made and purposely built for this setup. So you can experience no dining times. It is resort casual. I, for one, am someone who, when I'm ready to go on a vacation, I don't like to be told how to dress, what to do, or how to do it. I have that structure in my everyday life. I want to have a very casual experience. I want to have that comfort where I feel like I'm on a vacation, and that is what we offer. So I'm very proud of that. Is my, and honestly, my husband's favorite thing about cruising with Norwegian is the flexibility. And we also have a broad variety of nightly entertainment, meaning we have different options for any demographic. It is a very wide set of subjects or pillars where you can, if you're looking for more Broadway style, we have that. If you're looking for a comedy club, if you just want more casual entertainment, you want to sit at a bar and hear some music, whatever it is, we have so many things throughout the night that you will not, you don't have enough time to visit all, which is a great thing because it always keeps you entertained and coming back. There is a personalized experience each day. So with our promotions and our special offers, you can designate your cruise vacation to how you wish to do it. If you're big on bar hopping, if you're a foodie, if you want to try different excursions, you're all about getting off the ship and exploring the port that you're in or the destination that you're in, we have that. So it is a very freestyle, flexible experience where you make your cruise what it is. Additionally to that, we have 3 different set of pillars that in our fleet or in our cruises that we offer that are exclusive to Norwegian. The first one is the Haven. It is a concept of a ship within a ship. It is a high-end, luxurious escape, and you are given priority everything. Courtyard, private pool, sun deck, butler. It is a set of suites that have their own private areas, their own private restaurants, their own private lounge. So many exclusive amenities that only the Haven can get. So it is a kind of ship within a ship because it is very separated from the others or the other areas and public staterooms and everything else, but you still have that experience of being in a big ship. So we see this a lot with multi-generation, where the grandparents want to take their grandkids, but the grandparents want that secluded, private, luxurious experience, but their kids or their grandkids obviously want to have the fun, arcade, games, and so on. So they're able to use this, have their own private pools, have their own private restaurants, really have a white cloth service, but their grandkids can experience the fun of a cruise ship. So this is an amazing concept. If you are someone who is interested in that, definitely contact the Cruise Web so they can give you all of the intricate details and really get granular with it. But this is an amazing concept. If you ever are interested or ever have the opportunity, I highly recommend it. One of the other items that we have that it is exclusive to Norwegian Cruise Line is our studio staterooms. So our studio staterooms were designed for a single passenger. So if you are a single guest and you want to travel alone, one of the things you may not know is that when you do travel, all of our cruises are at a 2-person capacity. So you do have to pay a little bit more as a single passenger. Well, with our studio staterooms, they were specifically designed for a single guest. So only one guest can fit in these. Not only is the room designed for that, but so is the breakdown of the cruise fare. You don't pay as much because these are single studio rooms. There is an exclusive key card access, meaning not anyone can just go into these studio cabins. One of the things that we wanted to implement is a private studio lounge because a lot of our single guests want to travel alone, but they don't necessarily want to be alone. So we added designated activities for all of our studio guests, board games, cocktail parties, private functions, things like that. So it is a fun experience. You get to travel alone is sometimes what a lot of people want to do, but you don't want to stay the entire time alone. So we do offer activities for our studio guests, a private lounge, private bars, private coffee shops, so you can really get that exclusive feel. So I do want to just go over in general what makes, additionally apart from that, Norwegian exclusive or different. So we do have a wide variety of bars and lounges. One of the things that you won't run out of is things to do and places to be. So we have a set of different bars. I want to kind of point out some of our most known and most sought out to bars and lounges. One of them being my personal favorite, the Observation Lounge. So the Observation Lounge can be found on the Norwegian Joy, Bliss, and Encore. And this is a 180 panoramic view of the outside, but without being outside. This is my favorite thing when you're on either an Alaska cruise, you're in the Caribbean, you see all the mountains, or if you're going to Europe where you can really immerse yourself in the outside without really having to step outside. There is that image right there in the middle where you can see how from floor to ceiling windows, a full panoramic view. Not only do we offer these beautiful, comfortable areas where you can lay down, read a book, have a cocktail. But we also have a bar at the a bar and a buffet style setup at the back where you can grab some appetizers or quick snacks, so you can really just relax and have that moment to yourself. I love this. I highly recommend it, guys. This is an amazing time when you're sailing away or you're entering a port. Just being surrounded by the nature in the comfort of a chair whilst, you know, having a cocktail or having a snack is unforgettable. We also have cigar lounge. So if you are into trying different cigars and pairing them with whiskey cocktails and so on, just to have a good smoke, we do have that on certain ships. So definitely check with a cruise web expert to see which ship that would be if that is something that interests you. We have a Skyline bar, which is on the casino area, so you can grab a drink, and it's such a fun area to just play some games and really have fun with fellow casinoers. We also have the Horizon Lounge, which is a private observation lounge for just the Haven, which we talked about. The Haven, again, was the suite area where guests are really secluded and have that luxurious feel. Not only do you have all of these private amenities, but you also have your own observation lounge. We have different mixes, bars like the mixed bar, which is in between the two main dining areas that you're going to eat at. So you can meet friends up for drinks and right before dinner. And then we do have the Vibe Beach Club, which is a private retreat where you can really disconnect from everything else. That's only for guests 18 and over, so not everybody can go. And additionally to that, there is a limited number of passes. So you want to be one of the first ones to get that. So there's plenty of things. Again, I can keep going. I just wanted to kind of point that out. That is really special to me and one of my favorites. But we have so many bars and lounges where you can just really rest and take in your day. Now for entertainment, we are getting really, really well with entertainment. Entertainment has started to become kind of our niche, where we have some of the best shows out there. So some of my personal favorites is the Footloose Broadway style show. I love it. If you guys are, which I'm assuming everybody knows that, even I know, it is an iconic 80s movie where we brought the Broadway show literally on our ship. It is amazing product value. It is impeccable. We also have Jersey Boys, which is absolutely my all-time favorite one. I love Jersey Boys Broadway show really, really well. That is on the Norwegian Bliss. So we have a lot of Broadway style shows. Additionally to that, we have some shows and dinners where you can have a dinner and a show, like a magic show like the Illusionarium, the Cirque Dreams, which is a circus style show, beautiful. We have Burn the Floor, which is a dance entertainment. Apart from just shows itself, we have comedy clubs, and we have one of my other favorite items, which is the Cavern Club. It is styled after the pub in Liverpool where the Beatles play, and we do have Beatles look-alike playing their music and really being immersed. If you want to see everyone get along, definitely visit that, because everybody is singing to their songs, the iconic music, and you feel like they're playing because you have lookalikes. It's an amazing experience. So again, I had mentioned just a wide set of variety of entertainments that you can find. This is no exception. So definitely a lot of options there. For food, which is my favorite thing to do on a cruise, we do have a set of complimentary dining options and private restaurants. So the complimentary dining, we have tons and tons of them. Usually we have 2 to 3 big dining rooms where the menu changes every night, and there is a menu that is the same throughout your cruise. So you can still feel like you're trying new foods. We are known for our food. Our food has been impeccable. Michelin star chefs that have shown us, taught us. So a lot of great options there. We also have, not only do we have the main dining rooms where you can go either every day for dinner or lunch or even breakfast, we also have 24-hour eateries like the Local. We have our garden cafe, which is the buffet that is open breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can go ahead and grab the buffet there. We do have room service. So there is a lot of options there. For our specialty dining, which again is just like the private restaurants, with our promotions and our special offers that I will talk about later, you do get certain dining credits where you can experience this and we will, and that's part of a perk with being with Norwegian, that as a promotion, we will give you a dining credit so you can experience these, but also you can purchase passes or just try a one-off depending on your choice completely. Just to name a few of my favorite ones, we have an Italian restaurant, La Cucina, or Onda on the Encore. It is some of the most gourmet Italian food that you will ever find. It is amazing. I mean, it was actually the last specialty restaurant that I personally tried, because I thought, oh, you know, I always have Italian food at home. But guys, this is the best Italian food I've ever had in my life. So really, really highly recommend it. I love it. We have a Brazilian steakhouse, as you see in that first image on the left, where these waiters will come with these skewers of meat and you can grab as much as you'd like. We have a standard Chicago style steakhouse, some of the best ribeyes and filet mignon that you will ever have. We have Japanese hibachi style called teppanyaki. We also have Le Bistro, which is our French higher end restaurant. That's where you really, if you're looking for a really nice date night, you want to dress up, you want to put the heels on, you want to put the suit on, Le Bistro is the restaurant that you want to go to with that, because it is a beautiful atmosphere. It is very high end and some of the best French food that you will ever have. We also have little diners and special eateries like the American Diner, which is styled after like 1950s with some of the best homemade American food. We also have some like Margaritaville and things like that. So really, really fun. A lot of options to choose from. I highly recommend. This is something I love to do with my husband, is we really set our time apart to really try different restaurants and different stuff on the menus. You know, we'll go to one time to a restaurant and we'll have a certain steak, but you know what, next time we want the fish. And so that's kind of our thing. So I definitely recommend all of our restaurants to you. For activities, there's just, again, so much we can do. One of the biggest things that we've introduced in the last few ships is our racetrack. It is amazing. It is 8 laps around a 2-floor racetrack where you go and you race each other. I am a huge adrenaline junkie, and I thought, oh, this is no big deal. How fast can you go on a ship? But guys, it is so, so fast. It is amazing. It is 8 laps. You're pinning. These turns are so sharp. It's honestly one of the best times I've ever had. So I love that. We have a laser tag. We have a rope course where you can almost step off and feel like you're stepping in the middle of the ocean. Amazing. We have the Galaxy Pavilion, which is a virtual world with all of these 7D rides, 3D cutting edge racing simulators and roller coasters, and just an adrenaline packed event. We have our aqua park, which is a set of loops and water slides and water area where you can just spend the full day in the sun. So definitely everything to do. And we also have our Splash Academy. So for you guys who have kids, the Splash Academy is been an award-winning program that we have with some of the best child cares and games and activities. And they just, if you drop off your kid or your grandkid or somebody at our Splash Academy, which is our kids program, I guarantee they will not want to leave. They will be like, no, you can leave. I will stay here, because it is just one of the best times. I've had so many of my nieces and nephews and friends who have kids that just, when they drop them off, they cannot take their child away, because it's just so much fun. And they do all of these activities as well with them, so where you can enjoy kind of your private time and they can do that for you guys. So I want to jump now into destinations. So you heard about the ship, you see how amazing it is. I mean, if that doesn't want to get you cruising, this definitely will. But our ships are so innovative and so much fun, where you have so many options, so many entertainment, so much food, so many things to do. But it's also about where you're going. And we pride ourselves in creating specific itineraries for the ship and where we feel they will best fit. So we always think of that. We always want to pair it. It's kind of a dual to it's 1 and 1 to make a 2. So we have some of the best cruising destinations right now for 2021 that I definitely want to go over. The Caribbean. We do visit initially all of these 7. We visit all of the 7 continents within the U.S. We go to Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, South America, here in the US, the Caribbean, Canada, Hawaii, some of the best places. These are just a kind of a snippet of all of our home ports that you can see where we go. Amazing, guys. Definitely worth checking out. There is something for everyone. the Middle East. So these are just some bucket list items that anybody has that we definitely have an option for them. So now that you guys are looking for maybe later this year or at least in 2021, definitely check it out. Start looking at your options with your cruise web expert and see what they can offer you, because I'm sure that they can find something that will fit your need. But apart from all of these countries and continents that we visit, there is a few destinations that I like to focus on because, you know, I can go, if I talk about every port, it can go on for hours, but I want to talk about something that is exclusive to Norwegian. That one of those is our private destination and private island. So our private island, which is Great Stirrup Cay, it's in the Bahamas. It is a complete private island only for Norwegian Cruise Line. It is ours, we own it, and we really have put all of our effort and time, and blood, sweat, and tears into this because we wanted to make it one of the premium destinations for any of our guests. So our Great Stirrup Cay is in the Bahamas, like I mentioned. It has its own private beach, private cabanas, private bars, and one of the best things about our private island is because it is with us, it's almost an extension of the ship. So when you do the Caribbean or Bahamas cruises or Eastern Caribbean cruises, one of the ports that you could possibly visit is our private island, Great Stirrup Cay. And with that, you have so many options, games, activities, fun, but you also have the ability to choose and use your what we call our free at sea promotion, which again I will get into what that special offer is on the ship. So one of our special offers is we offer a beverage package on the ship where you can have unlimited drinks as much as you'd like, and you have that on board. But when you visit Great Stirrup Cay, you can actually continue using that beverage package on this private island. So it's like an extension of the ship. So if you have the beverage package on there or the shark surgeon credit, you can definitely use it on this island. So it is an amazing island. We recently added Silver Cove, which is an extension of the island. It's a private lagoon area with cabanas and has your own butler and service. It's a beautiful high-end area. I love it. If you guys ever check out Great Stirrup Cay, please, please, please think about checking out and renting a cabana in Silver Cove because it will be worth your while. So another private destination that we have is Harvest Caye. Harvest Caye is located in Belize, and this is your primarily visit here when you're doing the Western Caribbean, which again, our cruise web experts will be able to tell you the difference, which cruises offer this, but it is our new private destination. Now, I don't say private island because it is a little bit different than than Great Stirrup Cay. Harvest Caye, which again is located in Belize, it is a premier island destination where we do own it, but our sister brands do visit, and all of the dining, the eateries, and the beverages are just like a standard port of call where you do pay at your leisure. So at your own expense, you can do as much as you'd like or as little as you'd like. We do have the biggest lagoon. It's a 75-acre oasis, expansive pool with a swim-up bar, saltwater lagoon, where you can swim, you can have a drink, you can lay out, you can do water sports like snorkeling in there because it is so expansive. We also have a 7-acre beach along the shore where you can do zip lining, snorkeling, you can do scuba diving in the world's second largest barrier reef, which is amazing. As you guys know, the first is in Australia. So it's definitely a notable experience, a notable port. I highly recommend it. It is, again, exclusive to the Norwegian Cruise Line brand. And when you are there, you can do as much or as little as you'd like. You can definitely grab a chair by the pool and just lounge, or you can get very wild as you like. So we do again have Great Stirrup Cay. It's a private island in the Bahamas. Harvest Caye, which you see here, is a private destination in the Belize that is exclusive to the Norwegian brand, which includes us, Norwegian Cruise Line, Oceania, and Regent Seven Seas. Another exclusive destination that I like to talk about is Hawaii. Now, the reason we don't own an island there, I just want to make it clear, but one of the reasons that I do like to bring it up is because of our ship, Pride of America. So we have a ship that is fully vetted in Hawaii. It is flagged in Hawaii, meaning this ship, the Pride of America, is registered in the United States. So it can go to all of our all of the different islands in Hawaii without having to touch international waters, meaning you get the most out of your Hawaii visit than any other cruise line. With that, it is a 7-day cruise. It has 2 overnight stays in Maui and Kauai, has over 100 hours in port time, and it visits an island every single day. It visits 4 islands in 7 days, which again, 2 of those be overnighted. And it has the most amount of time in Hawaii than any other cruise line. Because we don't have to leave the US, this stays all within the Hawaii Islands. We don't waste a day or two trying to meet certain protocols. So if you're thinking Hawaii, you have to think of Norwegian Cruise Line. Again, our cruise web experts can give you more details, break down what exactly is in it day by day, but guys, this is the best way to visit Hawaii because you are getting the most amount of port time from sunrise to sundown. You're in Hawaii, you get to fully immerse yourself, and the very next day you're visiting another island. There is no lag, there's no changes in course or any other way. So if you are thinking of doing Hawaii, definitely think of Norwegian Cruise Line, Pride of America, because it is a dedicated Hawaii cruise ship that is there year-round, every day, 365 days, taking guests throughout all of the beautiful islands in Hawaii and immersing them fully through. So just some highlights. We recently announced our 2021 through 2023 deployment. Some highlights that I just want to bring out is now officially we're visiting with the NEO deployment. We're visiting all 7 continents, like I mentioned previously. Our first voyage going to Antarctica, the Norwegian Star will visit Antarctica for the first time beginning in 2021 when she sails from Buenos Aires in Argentina, doing a 14-day extraordinary journey. It has 5 different ports including Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, the Falkland Islands, and eventually going to Antarctica. So that is something worth checking if you're an adventurous person, if you want to try something different. If you've done it all, you've done the Europe, Alaska, Asia, and so on, you want to kind of dip your toes into something a little bit more extreme, or not even dip, take a full dive, Antarctica is your place to be. We also have some South America sailings, doing visiting Brazil, which is really nice, a 15-day itinerary out of Rio de Janeiro. We also have the Norwegian Star doing Northern Europe and Greenland, which is a new debut for us. So that's really exciting. But again, guys, anything that you're interested in, maybe you're looking at more Caribbean or closer to home just because you want to be a little bit safe, definitely check with the cruise web. They will be happy to go ahead and guide you through that. So now to the special offers, what we include. We have a great promotion year round that we are very, very, very proud of. It's called the Free at Sea promotion. And what the Free at Sea promotion gets you is the option of the open bar, the shore excursion credit, the dining package, free Wi-Fi, and if you wanted to bring either friends or family or kids, they sell for free. So it is a set of 5 offers that you get for free with us. You just have to pay the gratuities on them, but the package itself is complimentary to you. And you can get unlimited drinks as you want, which includes all of our cocktails, beers, sodas, things like that. You can get a dining package. So those restaurants that we talked about, the Brazilian, the French, the Italian, if you wanted to try those out, we're giving you credits with us so you can try them out for free, completely complimentary. So completely on us, we want you to try that. If you want to try some of it, go on, as we talked about these destinations, you want to explore them, you really want to immerse yourself into them, we'll give you a short excursion credit. So you have a credit to book any of these group excursions and so on. And we also give you free Wi-Fi. You want to stay connected. You want I don't know about you guys, but I always like to show off my friends when I'm on vacation because there's nothing better than them being home and you out there vacationing. But you can stay connected. We do offer a free Wi-Fi package. And then lastly, the friends and family sell free. So you, by booking a cruise for you and the person you're with or traveling with, either guest number 3 and guest number 4 can potentially travel for free if you book that particular sailing. So again, all of these details, definitely check with the cruise web, but it is a great promotion. It is the one best out there, I have to say, where you can get the most out of your cruise. You can design your cruise so you don't have to worry literally about anything else. So it is an amazing, amazing offer. Highly, highly check it out. It's a value of over $3,000. With that as well, we offer a free and reduced airfare. So we offer free or a really reduced airfare cost to certain itineraries, which now include Hawaii, Europe, and and Hawaii, Europe, and Alaska. There you can get either free depending on where you're leaving from or very reduced cost. So just to give you an example, guys, I am from Miami, Florida, and if I wanted to do Alaska, I have to leave out of Seattle. That's literally at the tip end of where I'm from. So the complete opposite. And I don't get free because I'm so far away, but I do get a very reduced rate, as low as I've seen as $3.99. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot find anywhere in the American Delta or anywhere airfare to Seattle for the lowest rate lower than $500. I've gone there many times and never found that rate. So we do offer very competitive free or reduced airfare. So definitely check with the cruise web on those details. But yeah, guys, that is it for me. I did want to go over some of these questions and answers that I got within our presentation. One of them is, can you make reservations for specialty dining and entertainment prior to the cruise? And yes, so you do have, again, with the flexibility, we are known for flexibility. You can make your reservations prior to cruise. So once you have your cruise booked and set, you can go on ncl.com and you create an account, you log in, and there you'll have your cruise information. You go into your cruise information and it'll allow you to book any dining or entertainment. So please note that we only allow a certain amount prior because we do want to give guests who just kind of want to go, kind of be with the go and with the waves, as I say, and they want to book on board, we want to give them an option as well. And so, and for you as well. So if you are saying, you know, I want to book some, but I want to wait till I get on the cruise to really get the feel of it. Maybe I have other entertainment that I want to do. You do have the option to do it in advance or on board. Another question is, are there fees to participate in activities? Yes, there is. There's some, not all. So the aqua park is free. A lot of our, comedy shows and stuff like that are free. The Splash Academy, which is a kids program, is normally complimentary. So there are certain activities like the racetrack and the laser tag that has a small nominal fee. So just always, again, ask the experts at the cruise web for any details and things like that. Is airfare included in my cruise? No, it is not normally, but we do offer that free and reduced air cost for the Alaska, Hawaii, and Europe sailings. And the most important one question, of course, that we got was, what safety measures is Norwegian taking to ensure our health and safety during our cruise? So we are going to be announcing in the coming days, and if not already at this point, what the new health and safety protocols are. Again, we are announcing them soon. We have very stringent processes that we're taking. We are finalizing it. So because we are partnering with Dr. Scott Golub, our goal is to make cruising the safest. So we will be announcing what those are, and you are going to be definitely feel much more at ease. But yeah, guys, without further ado, that is my presentation. I really appreciate it. Again, I want to thank the Cruise Web for hosting this amazing webinar. You guys are amazing as always. And thank you guys, there are our guests, for listening to me, for really enjoying this moment with us. And always, if you have any questions, please call the Cruise Web and their expert agents, because they are available 7 days a week and will be able to personalize and plan every single detail. Now, I gave you all of this information. It is exciting, it's great, but you don't know where to start? Call them first, and they will guide you through every step of the way. But if not, without further ado, thank you so much and have a great day.